And welcome back to Just Wing It. And we're in Las Vegas. We're at Friendly Hobbies. And I hear that they have something new from Horizon Hobbies in here. Let's find out. I don't know. Brian, what is going on?
Hey there, John.
Hey.
How you doing?
We're with Brian at Friendly Hobbies. Brian.
Hi, everybody.
Did Jason bring something by, or did he send something to you?
He absolutely did.
What did he send to you?
The nice thing is we're a certified partner plus, so we get early access to all the new products.
Oh.
You just saw it this morning on Jason's feed on Horizon, but guess what? We have it.
No. All right, let's check it out.
Here she
Oh, look at that!
Isn't it awesome?
Look at that! All right, so this is the V-22 Osprey, huh?
Yes, it is.
Well, talk about this thing. What in the world?
A little heavy.
Okay.
A lot of power in it.
Okay.
Right here is where the battery compartment
Yeah.
is.
Let me zoom in on that. So what do you got? You got a
3-cell 800 in it.
Okay, so you have 3-cell 800. It's got a JST connector on it.
Yes.
And that works for you right there, does it? I mean,
Works beautiful.
Have you flown this thing yet?
I took a little test flight.
Okay, all right.
Here's where you get to the access to the flight controller, your satellite,
let's get in there.
all your kind of goodies there.
Okay. So wait. So satellite.
It has a flight controller, onboard flight controller, so you don't need a full-size receiver in it. You use a satellite receiver.
Hey, so
S-Bus.
So what do you got? So I have to buy the satellite receiver to put into it, or no?
No, this is a bind and fly and ready to go.
Let me see this thing. Wow. So bind and
it
fly, it is. So there's a stability propeller or something
A
like
little
that.
fan in the back, yes. That
Okay.
Once you bind it, once it boots up, it'll go into hover mode.
Yeah.
Let's fire it up.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed the nose wheel, I guess it turns, does it?
It does turn.
Okay,
Yes,
and it has a decal set, so you can, what kind of
Here's all
decals
the
can we got?
decals.
We got,
Really nice.
What do we got? We got Army, we got, I don't want to knock anything off
No,
here. So we
you're
got
okay.
Army, Navy, USAF, okay.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Some nice little stickers there.
Yeah, and here's the box. Not that big.
It's
Not that big. Does it got the carrying
for
handle?
a carrying case, you know.
Okay,
you can carry
yeah.
it around in it to keep it safe.
Wow.
So I've already pre-programmed the DX9 with it.
Okay, so you got your DX9, and let's check out your once she boots up.
Okay.
You can fly this on it. How wide do you recommend? A six channel?
Yes, you got to have a 6-channel.
Okay.
For sure. 5-channel I think would do it.
Yeah.
But I'm using throttle cut here.
Okay.
But anyways, if anybody wants the file, I can take the SPM out.
Okay.
Email it to you.
Sure.
All the voices are set. All the radio set. The rates. Everything.
Well, Brian, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to your website, the hobby shop's website.
Yeah.
Below this video in the comments.
Or just to email me directly, Bryan, BRYN @friendlyhobbies.com.
There you go.
And I'll shoot it over to you.
Oh,
They're very small file, so it's easy to email.
Okay, great.
So we're all booted up here. I have one 3-position switch here for the flight modes.
Okay.
First flight mode's hover mode.
Okay.
The second flight mode here
Flight mode selected.
Oh, look at that.
The actual flight mode, where the pods come down and it turns into flight mode with stability or with leveling.
Okay.
And then you go to Acro mode, which is simply a plane.
Wow. Okay.
AS3X, but
so 3 flight modes. 1 flight mode, you're hovering. 2nd flight mode, you're transitioning to forward flight.
Exactly.
And then 3rd flight mode, you can do simple, I don't want to say rolls, whatever.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I have the throttle cut over here. And what the manual says to do is and you'll see when we're hovering, that if you drop the throttle, guess what? This thing's falling out of the sky.
Oh.
So you have to adjust the throttle when the transmitter's throttle cut is turned on.
Right.
That you have the trim up so that the props will keep going.
Oh, okay.
So you have a little bit of power going to keep it hovering.
Okay.
Enough talk. Let's fly her.
Yeah, let's fly this thing. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Come on over.
Here we go.
Brian, thank you. We'll catch
You're
you
welcome.
later.
We'll see you soon. I'll keep you kind of updated.
Okay.
Okay.
So here look at this. What in the world?
I'm all booted up here.
You are.
And
let's watch this. You're going to plug it in.
I'm just going to
Got
plug her in. Yeah.
Okay. There it
You'll
goes.
see that when it goes ready for flight, it will then put the
Oh, shit, I kind of missed that. Okay, well, that's cool.
Did you want me to read
No, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, they started out at a 45 degree and then they went vertical.
it's ready to go.
Okay, let me get over here.
Okay.
And
if you see, I'm in mid rates, and then I am in hover mode.
Okay.
And if you see, I'm just going to pop the throttle real quick.
Okay.
And you'll see I have the motors going.
yes, you do.
And when I cut it, they're off. But
Okay.
they've got to be going while you have that throttle on.
Okay.
And here we go. Little throttle, get it off.
Oh, no way. Wow.
It feels a lot like a convergence.
Okay. Wow. Oh.
It moves along pretty good.
It sure does.
We're
It
in
sure
a tight
does.
area here, so
Yeah.
keep it hovering a bit.
Nice. Maybe. Maybe outside so don't bump into something.
Let's trade here.
All right. Well, I don't want to.
Take it easy. You'll be okay.
All right, fine. I've like almost never flown a helicopter. So what happens here?
It's more like it's more like almost like a quadcopter.
It's frightening. It's frightening. This is frightening. We're gonna
Your throttle cuts right here,
Okay.
and then you're going to just use it as a thing. Just kind of keep it up a little bit. Give it a little throttle. Give it a little throttle. Get it up. Give it throttle. There you go.
Whoa. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'd almost rather do this outside, but that's
Yeah, it's a little breezy today.
Yeah, oh,
But
you're right. You're right. Okay. Oh, well, I'll get video of you flying. Hey, I did it. All right, I did it. It flew.
You got it up.
I got it. Let's get Bryan doing this thing. Hey, but don't have to get crazy with it or anything. But no one.
It's very heavy, John.
Okay.
So it takes a little bit of.
Have you weighed it? Have you weighed it?
I haven't weighed it yet.
All right. Hey, I'll get over here so I can get you and the aircraft flying.
It's
Wow.
really fun. It feels great. Anything E-flite always flies good.
Oh yeah, they don't. E-flite doesn't make bad flying stuff, really. I mean,
And you see, I dropped down there.
Yeah.
And had enough power to kind of recover.
wow. Wow. All right, very cool. Very cool. And this is all on an wow. And this is wow. What do you
Pretty
think?
cool, though, huh?
What do you think,
I
huh?
love it. Anything like I say, Horizon Hobbies
Yeah.
or E-flite
Yeah.
just flies fabulous.
Yeah.
I haven't had a plane that doesn't.
No, no.
But,
I mean, they may not. I mean, some of the planes may not be the most exciting, right? But they
Yeah.
all fly out of the box.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
And I got to really hand it to the guys, Jason at Horizon and everybody,
sure.
for all the really great technology they've been coming out with, especially listening to all the customers and some
Right.
of the dealers and
Right.
and hobby shops and tell them what we want. And I think that they've really have thought
Sure,
about it and done some
sure.
stuff.
'Cause people-
So it's really nice.
Yeah, it is. So because people have said, they wanted this, really, the V-22.
Right, and
So-
it's got a beautiful scale look.
It does.
Not like the Convergence looks kind of like a hybrid type.
Yeah.
But this really looks scale, and once you
It
get the
does.
stickers on it,
It does.
I mean, sitting
Let me
on
do a
shelf,
walk
it's
around
gonna
real
look
quick.
beautiful.
Yeah. Hey, I know this is kind of a crazy question. What, if any, expo? Is there any expo in this thing at all, or no?
I didn't put any expo in it.
Okay.
It's pretty dang gentle.
Okay.
So I mean, I think any moderate flyer can handle this.
Sure.
It's not a beginner's flight.
No.
A beginner would have a little tough time kind of moving it around.
Sure.
But I feel that if you're used to multi-rotors, this is you go hand in hand with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because it really feels like a multi-rotor.
Yeah, this thing is awesome, and the nose wheel does turn. It's
It does,
steerable.
yes.
So there's no rudders, but there is an elevator, and so that's for forward flight. You have
Right.
ailerons, full span ailerons,
Once you go into the flight mode, you'll have
Yep.
full ailerons and elevator.
and this is EPO. Is this EPO or is this EPP or what is this?
I think it's EPO.
Okay, all right. Wow, we'll have to check that out.
It's
And,
really cool.
And so that's where now. Is this where Horizon recommended you put the battery, or is this where you put the battery? You found it to be a good CG.
I felt it was pretty good for the size of that battery.
Okay.
And I always like to, on a maiden, even if it's a little nose heavy, I know it's not going to be a terrible outcome. I know I can handle a little nose heavy.
Sure.
So yes, I've got it maybe a tad nose heavy, but the trim, when I trimmed it out, it stays pretty good.
Now you trim this thing hovering? Is that how you trim this? Okay, so you put it up in a hover.
Yeah.
Like you're flying one of your like one of your quads, because I know you're extremely good quad pilot, and you fly a little bit of everything, don't you? You do.
I do.
You fly
helicopters, everything.
You're not like me. You're kind of like, I'm one-dimensional. You're multi-dimensional. So you think that this is a good CG? You got it trimmed out.
It just depends on the battery too, because I know on some of the Horizon Hobby batteries, they're a little bit longer, where this is more of a stubby Gens Ace battery.
Okay, it's a stubby Gens Ace, but it is an 800 milliamp, which is what they recommend. It's like, what, a 30, 40C, I guess? Or
that's a 30C, 40C in there.
40C,
yes.
A JST connector,
power.
And you sell those batteries right here at the store.
We do. We carry both, actually. We carry the Horizon Hobby brand, and we also carry the Gens Ace.
Okay. And this model is going to be available for public consumption when?
They're saying mid-April.
Mid-April.
Yeah.
Okay.
But come in here, and that's why we have this thing on early access.
Yes.
So that you can get in here and get your hands on it, look at it, and pre-order it so you have it in the first production run.
Yep. And I'm telling you what, Friendly Hobbies is absolutely that. These guys, the entire crew, the entire staff, even this knucklehead right here, he's busy doing inventory. But no, these guys, they know their stuff. They do 3D printing. As you can see, they got 3D printing going on. I don't want to speak out of line,
no,
but they do. They've done assemblies for customers on ours before. I mean, they're a full service brick and mortar hobby shop, and they absolutely live up to the name Friendly. These guys are here to serve the hobbyists.
We appreciate you tuning in and watching our video today.
Yeah.
And if you see here also too, and I wanted to mention, we just put up a mini Z track.
There you go.
So we've got the lap counter on it. We're going to start having races.
Oh, look at this!
It's really a lot of fun.
Look at this.
Look for this down the road.
Yeah, we'll just show you. This is for those of you who may or may not have ever seen because there's a lot of folks out there, let's face it, that may or may not have seen a full service hobby shop. This is a traditional brick and mortar full service hobby shop, fully staffed. I mean,
because when you want something, I don't know if you're like me or not, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait on it. I want to go get it today.
Right.
So at Friendly Hobbies, we always have it again, early access, and the day it ships, we have it. So I like to get my stuff immediately.
You know what? I'm gonna. Hey, Brian, if you got a fork so I can eat some crow here. I actually said, you know what? I'm not going to be into it, this VTOL thing, but I'm telling you what, right here, right now on this video, Jason Merkel, my friend, I'm a believer. Just wing it. We'll buy one of these things from Brian and Steve and the crew at Friendly Hobbies. Okay. You sold me, Jason. You sold me. Actually, Brian did.
Thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thanks again to everybody for watching, and especially John for coming in. We appreciate it.
All right. Hey, thanks, Brian. I appreciate the test flight.
Soon.
All right. Yep, exclusive with the VTOL, the V-22 Osprey, new from Horizon Hobbies.